continuing from where we stopped. So guys, in case you have any question as we are moving or during the course of the live stream, feel very free to ask whatever question you have as we will be pushing, okay? But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for joining, and I'm glad to have each one and every one of you here this fine day or today, okay? And please, as you're moving with the live stream, do not forget to like and subscribe. It will be highly, highly appreciated. Okay. All right. So I'm setting up myself here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining today's live stream. I'm glad to have you here, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hello guys, thank you for joining today's live stream. As you guys noticed, in the morning we had a really awesome session, and for those who missed out in the morning session, do not worry, we'll just be proceeding from where we left. And yeah, okay, yeah, if you feel you missed something, you can go and check it out and see what you missed, but you did not miss anything. We'll just be proceeding and we'll be continuing to push. In case you have any question as you're moving, please ask it during the live stream, okay? Yeah, Betty, please ask your question, okay? Yeah. Yeah, welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. To deposit money, bet it depends where you are, but if you're in Kenya, you can use an app called DMPay, all right? If you go to Play Store, there is an app called DMPay or Dcash that allows you to deposit and withdraw in seconds, or you can use the means that Deriv has provided in the official platform. But what I can say is that the app makes your work much easier, okay? Yeah. Joseph, lives at... No. Joseph, actually, the lives are at 7 p.m. officially, but I squeezed the one at 11 because I replaced the one that we missed yesterday, okay? But officially, we'll be having them at 7 p.m. But at 11 a.m., it will not be every day, it will be when I'm free, but 7 p.m. East African time, that is the one we will be having, okay? Yeah, Rose, hello, thank you for joining. Gloria, I'm glad to see you again. Thank you for joining. Yeah, One Love Gloria, appreciate you. Steve Momo, thank you very much, and good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right. Is there any other question? Yeah, Humphrey, to more earnings each and every day. Each and every day, we are aiming to get more and basically improve ourselves financially, knowledge-wise, skill-wise, in all avenues. Okay. Yeah, we every day it's a chance for you to improve yourself. Okay, and that is what you should be aiming at if you're a trader. All right. Yeah. All right. You're moving well. Dennis, hello, thank you for joining. Kijana, how do I join the bot? Please ensure, for those who are inquiring about the bots, I'll put my WhatsApp number right shortly. So don't worry, I'll put it right now in the description. All right. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be able to put it right now so that at least if you're interested with the bots, you can be able to get them quite easily. Okay. Yeah, it will make your work much easier. All right. Yeah, guys. Yeah, if you have any question, guys, please ask it as I'm setting up my stuff here. Yeah, before we begin, please, if you have any question, any particular question, please feel free to ask it. Okay. Yeah, please feel free to ask it. Please feel free to ask it. right. Yeah, in case you have any question, guys, ask it. Dennis, at what time do you offer live trading? Okay, during the day. So guys, I know most of you are confused today because you saw that we had a live session at 11 and you're wondering what is going on. Okay, so officially we'll be having our live sessions from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. EAT, East African time. Okay, but we might be having an 11 a.m. session here and there, like occasionally, but not every day. All right, yeah, so that will be just be like in case you miss a live session. Let's say we miss a live session today, we'll be having like another one at 11, or if I see that I have time, I can be having another one at 11. But even if you miss the 11 one, do not worry, we'll be having this one. Okay, yeah, this one will be for everyone. It will be much more comprehensive, much more engaging, so don't feel like you have lost anything or if you have missed anything. Okay, yeah, so at 7 p.m. EAT, just be ready with your computer, with your phone. We will be starting. Okay, yeah, once you see the evening is approaching, just ensure you are connected, you are online, so that when you start, you'll not miss out in any way. Okay, yeah, I hope that has clarified, because there's a lot of confusion pertaining that. Okay, yeah, so that is everything about that. Okay, is there another question, guys? Sandra, okay, do you still use? Yes, I use it, but not that much, but yes, I still use it. Okay, Sandra, what is the risk or disadvantage of using a free bot from the Deriv? All right, so now free bots are bots that you can get for free from various platforms. Okay, you can get some of them, I don't know, from Telegram. You can get some of them, I don't know, from Discord. I don't know from which site, Now, why the reason I discourage people from using free bots is because most of these free bots are actually very defective. Okay, and as I stated when I was starting out, when I was a beginner, basically during my beginning stages, I avoided getting bots. Like I avoided buying bots. Like, okay, when you're a beginner, you do not want to spend money because you're not fully sure if you're supposed to enter or not. So I ended up using a lot of free bots, and I was very unprofitable. And I was like, I was wondering, am I the problem, or have I not understood the strategies properly? Okay, but then I decided, one day just decided to just get one good bot. Yeah, I just decided to get one good bot, even if my money will go. I decided just I will get one good bot and see if it will change my trading. Yeah, and when I got that good bot, like it literally started changing the way I was trading. Okay. Yeah, because previously I was blowing. I could deposit $10, I blow it. I deposit 15, I blow it. 10, I blew like 30 $10 accounts within 1 year. Okay. Yeah, but when I got that bot now, okay, the bot was very expensive during that time. Long ago in the Rift, to get one bot, it was like 150, 200 USD, 400. So I saved up for a lot of months to get it, and I was also saving up. When I'm practicing in my demo. Okay, so by the time I had finished saving up, I had already acquired all the skills I needed. Now, my work was just to load the bot and start trading with it. And yeah, I saw a big change, and that is where I was able to grow from 150. I went from 200 to from 150 USD to 200 to 350. Slowly by slowly, you find yourself at 1,000. Now, once you reach 1,000, you'll not even know how you'll reach 10. And then from there, now you just move like a lightning bolt. Okay, there is no stopping. Yeah, so that is where I went, and that is how I did it. Yeah, so that's why I say just get a good bot. Okay, you might have a free bot thinking you have saved up, or thinking that you have evaded buying a good bot, but that free bot can end up costing you more than you'd have actually spent on a good bot. Okay, yeah. Like for those who have gotten bots from me, you know that I'll give you more than 100 bots, more than 100 documents, plus mentorship and guidance for life, plus membership to WhatsApp group or Telegram group, everything. Literally at less than 20 USD, you get everything payable once, and you forget about it in your life. Okay? Yeah. So instead of worrying about bots or wondering where you can get bots, or thinking that bots are not, I will give you every bot that I have at less than 20 USD, so that no matter which country you come from, no matter which bank, no matter which background, you can be able to get it. Okay? Yeah, even if these bots have been very expensive, but they are very expensive as I've acquired them, they have really served me well. They've helped me change my life, and I could. My aim is to see those bots also helping you. Okay, yeah. So there is no need for me to stay with 100 bots in my folders while you do not have a bot. It does not make sense. Okay. Yeah. So I hope that I've clarified that question. Josh Lond, I want to know the strategy. Okay, I'll be showing you that very shortly. Just learn for one and the right conditions for one. Okay, I'll be showing you that very shortly. Okay, Yeah, let me show you how you can do it, because actually that's a good question. Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, because most times when you trade, you might be wondering what particular strategy are we using, what are we doing. Okay, yeah, let me show you. I'm setting up something here. All right, so let me come here. Now, if you go to YouTube, let me bring my phone here. Okay, let me bring it here. All right, if you come to YouTube, just come. If you see a video from our channel, click on the name. All right, click on the name of the channel. Once you click on the name of the channel, go to playlist. Okay, you can see something labeled playlist here. Click on playlist. Now, I want you to scroll slowly to the bottom. Scroll to the bottom of the playlist. You'll be able to see a playlist here called Over Under. All right, now I want you to go and click on View Full Playlist. Click on it. Now, once you click on it, okay, I want you now to scroll slowly. You'll be able to see. You can see here we have the. Okay, let me show you how to trade over one in the Deriv using analysis tools. In this video is only 11 minutes long, but I've given everything you're supposed to know about over one. The manual entry point, the bot entry point, every single thing you're supposed to look for, all the conditions, everything. Okay, over one is there. Over one analysis tool. If you just want to understand how over under works from scratch, how over under trading works on the Deriv, it is there. Over one it is there. Over three it is there. Under 7 and over 2. Okay, and over 1 and 8, they are all here. Okay, and if you scroll, we have so much more. Okay, we have so many strategies on over under, another introduction video to introduce you to over under officially, and so much more. So that is why I keep on saying, please ensure you subscribe and go and check out our videos. Okay, no matter which video you want to trade, just come. Let's say you want to learn something about over under, scroll in this playlist and look for a playlist called over under. Click on it, check out the video you want and watch. Okay, if you're a beginner, you come to the playlist labeled introduction, click on view full playlist. Once you click on view full playlist, you'll be able to see all these videos are videos for beginners. Okay, yeah, let's say like this one, new to the Deriv, start here, the only beginner guide you need. We have this one here, full introduction, the Deriv introduction for beginners, how the Deriv works, best volatility for beginners, best volatility to trade, best trade types for beginners, recommended capital, and so much more. Okay, yeah, so in case you want to learn about anything whatsoever, it is here for you. Okay, yeah, and if you feel you're not finding whatever you're looking for, just come here, ask me in the comment section, or you can WhatsApp me. My number is in the description of this live stream. I'll be able to guide you appropriately. Okay, so I think you're ready to start, guys. I think you're ready to start. For any communication, my WhatsApp number is in the description of this particular live stream. Okay, yeah, Josh, just use the playlist. It will make your work much easier. Okay, yeah, and today we are going to the over one or yeah, okay, so Josh, we will be looking at both. Okay, if we find a good over one, we go with it. If we find a good under 8, we also go with it. Okay, it depends on how the market will take us. Okay, Dennis, I can see you're saying the camera is not clear. I'm sorry about that. I think it is because I was moving the phone too much. But yeah, I think now it is supposed to be a bit better. Okay, yeah. All right, so guys, so this is where we stopped in the morning. You can see this was the last session. Let me show you. This was the last session we did in the morning. Yeah, we stopped here. So in the last session, I made it 42. This was a very profitable session. A lot of traders made a lot of profits in this session. Yeah, so it was a really good one. We underwent 17 won, only 3 lost. It was a bit rough, but the bot did amazingly well. Okay, yeah. So that's why I say a good bot really helps a lot. Okay, so guys, now if you find a good market, we will tackle it immediately. Okay, all right. Zambian. So how much should the percentage increase, by 0.2 or 0.3? From no. As long as it increases by 0.2 and above, it's okay. If it increases by 0.2%, that is okay. 0.3, that is okay. 0.4, that is okay. Okay? Yeah, because the reason we say 0.2, you know, most times when that percentage increases by 0.1, it might go up and then it goes down. But if it increases by 0.2, it gives you a surety that it will keep on increasing. Okay? All right, a question from Joseph. Guys, listen carefully. You grew your account from 150 to about 1,000 using over one. Kindly explain how you started in terms of stake, target, profit, and stop loss. Okay, very good question. Now, as I've said, let me show you. Okay, let me use a pen. I don't know if I have a pen here. All right. I don't know, I'll come here. Let me come here. All right, so let me come here. All right, so basically, as I'm saying, so I started out with 150. Okay, I started out with 150 USD. So I was tired of blowing $10 accounts, so I decided to save up to 150 and I started from here. Now, I told you guys the formula is simple. Just target 20% daily, okay? Yeah, just target a maximum of 20% and leave. Even if the market becomes really good after you hit 20%, just leave. If you hit a stop loss of 20, leave. Now, I was using Okay, I was targeting a profit of 20% daily, and the stake I was using was between 2 to 5% of this account. But mostly I was going for the medium, so that is 3, okay? So most times I could use 3% of my account. Now 3% of 150 is about 4.45. I think is it yeah, 4.45 USD. Okay, yeah. So the first day I was using a stake of 4.5 USD. Yeah, so I was venturing in a lot of markets. I was not only focusing on over under, but when I was starting out, I started with over 1 and under 8. Okay, but later on I went to even odd and rise and fall. But I started out with over 1 and under 8, so I could use a stake of 4.5. Once I hit let's say, okay, so 20% of 150 is about, let me calculate quickly. 20% of 150, that is about 30. Okay, yeah. So once I hit 30, I'm out. Okay, but I was very disciplined. Actually, I was using a stake of 3% of my account, and once I hit my 20%, I'm out. Again, I told you guys, it is not a must you hit 20%. Even if you hit 12%, okay, and you feel satisfied, you can leave the market. Even if you hit 6% of profit and you feel satisfied, you can also leave. If you hit an 8% profit, if you feel satisfied, you can also leave. But most times I was targeting 20. I wanted to push myself, and I wanted to grow this account. So this is what I did, slowly by slowly. After, I think I hit 1,000 after about 2 to 3 months. You know, because some days you hit your stop loss. Yeah, some days I was actually hitting a stop loss of 20%, and then I leave, and then I come back tomorrow, I recoup, and then I go up, I go down, I go up, I go up. So it's like a journey. But if you're understanding what you're doing and you have a good board, most days will be profitable for you. Okay? Yeah, so that is how I did it, slowly by slowly, but just be disciplined. Okay? Yeah, most traders don't like being disciplined in terms of, you find that a trader, if they lose 20% of their account, they try as much as possible to recover. And when they try to recover, they end up losing more. And when they end up losing more, they try to recover whatever they have lost. And in the process, their account just goes before their eyes. Okay? So guys, when you are trading, if you hit your target profit, even if you want to continue, leave. If you hit your stop loss, no matter how painful it feels, no matter how much you want to recover whatever you have lost, leave. The purpose of stop loss and target profit is to make us avoid blowing our accounts. It's basically there to ensure traders do not blow their accounts. Okay, yeah, it helps you a lot. Okay, so that is okay. Joseph, Mike, hi. Why does my bot, which I got from you, does not recover on that loss? Like I see. Okay, so I told you guys, most times you might find that when you are trading together, we have different results. Okay, so this can be due to a lot of factors. First of all, internet speed, device speed, based on the time you pressed run. If I pressed run at 905.53 seconds and you press it at 905.54 seconds, it might affect our winning. So that is why I say, if I say run, do not hesitate. Okay, yeah, so it might be a lot of factors there, because I've seen this a lot, even sometimes on my side. Like I remember there's a day I incurred 5 losses, but a lot of individuals here in the live stream had only incurred 2 or 3. Okay, yeah, so it happens a lot, but just ensure when you are run together with us, ensure you have a good internet connection and a good device. Okay, yeah, Dennis, I appreciate you a lot. Josh, grateful for your teachings, I appreciate you too. Josh and Dennis, I appreciate you. Jaza Nyumbani, Deriv is a go. Yeah, Felix, I appreciate you. Paula, could you please help me with the canon? Please ensure WhatsApp me. My number is in the description. Now, I think guys, we are ready to start. Okay? Yeah, so guys, go to Deriv, load up your bots and be ready. In case you have any question during the live stream, no matter what question you have, ask it. Okay? I usually read every comment and every question. Do not feel like a question or comment will go unheard or ignored. Okay? All right. So yeah, so guys, I think now we are ready. We are ready. All right, now let us go to dbtraders.com. We analyze, we find a good market. And remember, guys, we only trade on the official deriv.com platform. We only execute our trades on the... I do not have a third-party website of my own. I have never created a website of my own, okay? This website that you are using is called dbtraders.com, and we just use it for this analysis. You see this part only, we just use it for this part. But you are free to use any third-party website, but only trust your trades, only trust your money with the official deriv.com platform, okay? Awesome. All right, Humphrey, I can see you're telling me volatility 10. Let me check it out. Thank you very much for that. I bet it's a good one. Volatility 10. Okay, so I can see. Okay, but I can see 0 is above 10.5. Remember, guys, if you're trading over 1, 0 and 2 should always be below 10.5, and 1 should always be below 9.5. So 1 is okay, 2 is okay, but 0 has a problem. This one can put us in a bad position. So you have two options, either wait for it to decrease or find another volatility. Okay, yeah, but I appreciate you a lot, Humphrey. Kijana the bot, my WhatsApp number is in the description. As I told you guys, you get more than 100 bots, more than 100 documents, plus mentorship and guidance for life, no limitations, plus membership to WhatsApp group so that you are also in a community of other traders, literally for less than 20 USD, less than, okay? And as I've said, more than 100. Basically, I'm giving you every bot that I own, okay? Because as I've said, there is no need for me to stay with 100 bots while you do not have a bot. It doesn't make sense. It is not right, okay? Especially if you're a member of this channel, you're supposed to have more than 100 bots right now, so that your work will just be learning about new strategies, testing them out, asking questions where you're not understanding, and basically improving yourself as a trader, skill-wise and mentally, okay? All right, so I can see, okay, let me look at 10-1S. Okay, I can see also 10 index has aligned properly, but let me check out 10-1S. Okay, and by the way, guys, the site I'm using is called dbtraders.com, so that you're not wondering where I am at. It's called dbtraders.com, but you can use any website of your choice. I use this one because it is much simpler, but you can use any, okay, sorry. You can use any that you want. All right, yeah, that's the site I'm using. Okay, let me check it out. So 10-1S, 1 is okay, 0 is okay, 2 is a bit strong. That can be bad for us. Okay, let me compare with 25-1S. Thank you guys for everyone who is commenting the markets. I appreciate you. Let me check out 25-1S. Let me see how it is. 0 is okay, 1 is okay, 2 is okay. Amazing. The green circle is very far away from us. Amazing. Remember, guys, when you're trading over 1, 0 and 2 should always be below 10.5. 1 should always be below 9.5. And the green circle should never be touching 2 or 3. It should either be on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay? All right, Humphrey. Okay, that's your next under 8. All right, let me compare and see which one is better. As I told you guys in the review, we trade the better market. The better market wins, okay? Yeah, we do not favor any market. Oh, wow, this is actually better. Yeah, this is actually nicer. Yeah, I remember, guys, under 8 is usually much more better as compared to over 1. I don't know why, but it's just like that. All right, guys, this one is a good one. Let us not waste it. Let us not waste this market. Quickly go to your boards and set them up to volatility. No, volatility, that's your next under 8. Yeah. This is actually a very good market for us right now. Okay, so go to your bots. So I'm using the CandleMine version 2 for those who are wondering. So go to your bots, go to that UNS like that, and then go to under 8. Under 8, that UNS. Under 8, that T1S. Okay? Yeah. Mike and Sandra, I'm answering your questions right now. But guys, right now I want us to focus on this market because as I told you, markets in the Deriv move really quickly. So if we just delay by a few seconds, this market can become really bad. So we must become very vigilant. All right, so these are the settings I have on my board. You can see my stop loss, my profit, my initial amount, in amount, martingale. If you're using the CandleMine version 2, use a martingale of 4. If you're using any other bot apart from CandleMine, use a martingale of 5. Okay? Yeah, because with CandleMine, if you put a martingale of 2, it might end up going to 3. So just put a martingale of 4 if you're using the CandleMine version 2, and put a martingale of 5 if you're using any other bot. And again, the ticks that you're supposed to use on your bot at all times is 1. Always use 1 tick and ensure you have set the prediction and the contract type properly and be ready. All right, I'm very ready on my side. Also be ready on your side. We are about to start. We are about to start pushing. Okay, we are about to start pushing. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. Okay, as I've said, if you have any question as you're progressing, ask it. I will be answering them as you're moving on. Okay, as we are moving on. Awesome. So guys, I'm here, I'm analyzing it. I can see the percentage is really strong, which is a really good thing. So guys, be ready on your side. Be ready on your side. Be ready on your side. Be ready. 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 All right. Okay, can see a decrease there. We must give it some time. Remember, guys, for us to run our bots, we must ensure this percentage is having an increase. Otherwise, it can be damaging to us. Okay. So volatility that you are under 8. Everyone, be ready with the bots that you have. Okay. If you do not have a good bot, please ensure you get it today. All right. Yeah. In these live streams, you'll get every bot that you need as you're moving on. So please do not miss out on a good bot as you're progressing. Okay, so guys, we are here again. Please, you're analyzing that you are next under 8. Be on standby mode. When I say run, we are entering the market with full force. Full force. Okay. All right. Be ready. Be ready. All right. Be ready. You can see an increase, which is really nice. but okay, we must give it some time. Again, my eye is on this percentage. All right. Remember, for you to when you're trading under 8, 7 and 9 should always be below 10.5. If there, yeah, you can if like this one, this is a very dangerous sign. Okay. Yeah, this is a very dangerous sign. It can be quite damaging to you. Yeah, because once you see a number as hit 10.5, it shows that that number is being favored by the market a lot. And if that number is close to 8 and it is being favored, most likely 8 will end up being selected in the process. That is why you do not want 7 or 9 to be anywhere close to 10.5. Okay? Yeah. So you can, again, you have two options. You can either wait for this percentage to lose some power, or you can change and find another volatility. Okay? You have two options. The good thing about Deriv is that you have a lot of options to choose from. You do not have to stick to one. Okay? Yeah, you do not have to stick to one particular volatility. All right. Okay, now you can see now the percentage is hiding at 10.5. And again, I can see another dangerous side. Okay, this volatility is not good for us. I'll tell you why. First of all, 7 is too strong. The other thing is that the green circle is now becoming too close to 7 in terms of percentage. I told you guys, when you're trading under 8, the green circle should be nowhere near 6 or 7 percentages. What do I mean? If the green circle is 10.9, you're supposed to take 10.9 minus 0.50. What you get is 10.4. So 6 or 7 should not be above 10.4. If you see 7 or 6 is above 10.4, that is dangerous. So anytime you're trading, if you see the green circle, let's say is on 2 and it is 11, and then you find that it is 11.10, take 11.10 minus it by 0.5. What you get is 10.6, and then come and look, is 7 or 6 above 10.6? If you see that, leave. Okay? Yeah, so basically, like right now, you can see these percentages are becoming too close together, and that can be a bit bad for us. So what I'll do, it's much better for us to shift to another one. Okay? All right, so let me go to 10-1S. I think 10-1S was better when you left it. I hope it is still good. I told you guys in the river, a good market can become a bad one really quickly. You're supposed to be very vigilant and very proactive once you find a good market. Okay? Yeah, so that you avoid blowing. Okay? Yeah, it's very good to be very proactive with it. Yeah, so you're supposed to be very, very keen with that one. Okay, you can see my site is lagging. Okay, so as I'm waiting for my site to load, let me answer some questions. So Mike, on that issue, it loses 1, 2, but the third one, it either loses, and when it wins, it goes back to the normal profit without recovery. Hey Mike, please ensure you contact me after this. We'll be able to solve that issue. Sandra, how can someone get the bot from you? Is it something like a website that requires? No. Sandra, when you get the bots from me, I send them to you directly. I send the bots as files. You get them, you download them, and you store them however you want. Okay, so they'll be yours. You never need a website. You will never need, I don't know, to go where to. No, they will be yours. You can keep them in your phone, in your flash drive. They will be yours for life. You'll not be charged. Nothing will be cut from your profits. They will be your bots for life. Okay. Yeah. I also saw another. Okay, I also have answered that. Yeah, Kijana, please ensure also WhatsApp me after the live stream. I'll be able to give you the bots. My WhatsApp number is in the description. Okay. Yeah. So Kijana, please after the live stream, contact me. Okay, let me check out 10-1S under 8. I hope it is good. 10-1S under 8. I hope it is a beautiful one. Okay, on my side 10-1S is a bit unconducive because I can see 8 is a bit strong. Yeah, for those who are recommending 10-1S, on my side I can see 10-1S, 8 is above 9.5. This is a bit is a bit disturbing. Okay, the same issue with the mic, the bot. Okay, so you're saying that it fails to recover. Okay, let me read this comment again. It loses 1, 2, but the third one it either loses, and when it wins, it goes back to the normal profit without recovery of previous losses. All right, yeah, guys, please ensure you contact me after this. Yeah, because that should not be happening. The bot should keep on using the martingale until you stop it. Okay. Yeah, so that is maybe a glitch. We'll be able to check it out. Steve, 50 index under 8. Let me check it out quickly. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate you guys. For everyone who is commenting, I appreciate you a lot. Okay, let me check out 50 index. I hope it is a good one. Okay, 50 index, 50 index under 8. All right, 8 is 9.4, amazing. 9 is amazing. 7 is amazing. The green percentage is amazing. Okay, I can see now. I can see what you are saying, Steve. Yeah, this gap is a bit narrow, but I can see the good thing is that the difference is more than 0.5, which is a good thing. Okay, yeah, this is what we want. But as I'm waiting on, okay, yeah, this is actually a good one. Let me look at the percentage. Yeah. So guys, what we'll do, we'll trade it as fast as possible, but when it becomes unconducive, we leave. All right? Yeah, because if we just keep on shifting between the markets, we'll end up not trading any good market at all. Yeah, so before we even go to any market, let us go to volatility. 50 index, we go to under 8. If it becomes unconducive, that is when we'll shift to another one. Okay? Yeah, so go to your board, set it up to volatility 50 index under 8, and then be ready to start running on your end. Okay? Yeah, 50 index under 8, be ready. 50 index under 8, 50 index under 8, guys, be ready on your side. 50 index under 8, 50 index under 8. Yeah, reset your boat and be ready. 50 index under 8, be ready. 50 volatility 50 under 8, volatility 50 under 8. Once it has a good increase, you are entering as fast as possible without any delays. Okay? Yeah. Derek, do you mean over 1 or under 1? Yeah, which side? Volatility 50 index under 8, guys, be ready on your side. 50 index under 8. Yeah, what you're waiting for is you're waiting for this percentage to have an increase. Okay? Yeah, because the increase basically tells you it is time to go. But if it's just stagnant, it is a bad sign because you do not know if to go up or down. You can see every time it incurs a decrease, a loss. All these greens could have been losses right now. Okay? Yeah, so that is why I say you have to wait for an increase. An increase basically confirms to you the market is good. Start running your bot. Okay? Yeah. Derek over 1. 10 index over 1. Okay. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. Okay, let me check out 10 index because but I'm still waiting for this one to have an increase. Yeah, because you might shift to 10 index and then you find that 10 index is not good, and then when you come back here, you also find that this one is not good, and then you end up missing on both. Okay? Yeah, so let us give this one a chance. If it becomes bad, we shift directly to 10-1s. Okay? Alright, 50 index under 8, guys, be ready. 50 index under 8, volatility 50 under 8, be ready on your side. Okay? Alright, you're at, okay, now this volatility is playing with us. Okay, let me check out volatility 10 index. Yeah, because this market is struggling to have a proper increase. Okay, 10 index over 1, I can see 0. 0 is too strong here. Also, I can see 0 is more than 10.5. This can be a bit of a danger to us. Okay, yeah, it can be a bit dangerous to us. Yeah, I hope 50 index will have a good. What you're waiting for is just you're waiting for a good increase. That is what you're asking for. Okay. Yeah, you can see it is stagnating at 90.7, 90.8, 90.6, 90.7, 90.8. It is just stagnating around there, okay? And that we do not want that. You can see, and as I told you guys, every time it has a decrease, a loss. So you're supposed to wait for it to have an increase. Always be patient. Remember, it is your money. It is money you have worked for. If you're in a hurry, it can become a bit damaging again to you. I don't know why this market is struggling. I think it is because now the gap between you can see what I was saying. If the gap between this green circle and 6 or 7 becomes too small, you'll also start noticing this percentage is also struggling quite a lot. Okay, yeah, so that is why you say the gap between the green circle with 6 or 7 should always be strong or extremely wide, so that you avoid such situations. Okay. All right, let me check out 10 index. I put 10 index over 1. I hope it is a good one. I hope it will increase. It will have a good favorability. That one is under 8. Let me check it out quickly. Hey guys, this market today they are moving too fast. Okay, that one is under 8. 8 is okay. 7 is okay. 9 is okay. The green percentage is very far away from us. It is okay. All right. Okay, let us stick to that one, guys. Please go to your boat quickly. That one is under 8, please, and ensure you are very fast so that you're not left out behind. Okay. That one is under 8. Once again, be ready. That one is under 8. Once again, be ready. That one is under 8. Be ready. I've already set up my boat. Be ready on your side. That one is under 8. Be ready to run your boat. That one is under 8. 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 All right, we are there, guys. Everyone, I hope you're all there. Be ready. Once this percentage has an increase, you're entering. Okay, but let us give it some time. If it goes to 90.6 or 90.7, that is when we are starting. All right, Joseph. I realize that when the bot fails to recover following consecutive losses, it's all because of the stop loss. If your stop loss isn't equal or more. Oh yeah, thank you. In fact, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, actually, for those who are asking about that, who are asking why the candle is not recovering after 3, it is because of your stop loss. Now, the candle version 2 has a mechanism, a safety mechanism. Example: if you've put your stop loss at 10 USD, okay, and the bot, let's say you lose $2, the bot uses a martingale of okay. So let's say your stop loss is around let's say 20, okay, 20. Now, assuming you're using a stop loss of okay, assuming your stop loss is 20 and you're using a stake of 2, and let's say you're trading over 1, if you lose $2, the bot will use a martingale of 5, so it will use 10. That will be the second run. In case it fails to recover the 10th, it will go to 50. But since now it has detected that it has crossed your stop loss, okay, it might end up now just recovering using the, now it will not now end up using the 50, it will now shift and go back to the original one, 2. Okay, yeah, so basically it is a safety mechanism. What you can do, but it is a risky method, you can put an extremely, like, let's say you are trading, you can put an extremely high stop loss, so that in case of a martingale, and the martingale is applied, it will be able to recover properly. Okay, yeah, but basically it is a safety mechanism to avoid you blowing your account. Okay, yeah, it is there to make you avoid blowing your account. Yeah, so that is how you might see it acting that way. Okay, yeah, like for me, you can see that yeah, it is usually there basically to make you avoid blowing. Yeah, most times it will even detect the amount you have in your account and see that if it keeps on using that martingale, you will lose everything, and that is how you might see it just failing to use the proper martingale, and basically it will just use the original amount and it will just recover using the normal profit. Okay. All right, so guys, you can see also this market, this percentage is playing with us once again. So what we basically want is we want an increase, but if this percentage keeps on going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, that is a bit of a risk. Okay, but we'll wait for it because I can see everything is perfect in terms of percentage. What you are waiting for is that you are waiting for this percentage to have an increase, and then we enter. Otherwise, we will not have, it will not be proper for us to enter. You can see anytime it has a decrease, a loss. Okay, always be patient enough for it to have an increase, and then you enter the market. Okay, so we are still there, we are still waiting, we're waiting for it to have an increase. We are very observant, but you can see it is losing all its power. I don't know why it is losing it, because if I come here, you can see this percentage is magnificent, this is magnificent, this is magnificent, the green circle is very magnificent, but for some reason it is losing power. Okay, so let us shift to another market. Wow, hey, this market today, there are, yeah, in the morning it was very easy for us to find a market, but right now you can see funny things are happening. Okay, here you can see one has hit 9.5. Again, we do not want this. We want one to always be below 9.5%. Okay, yeah, but it's a good one. We can give it some time for it to decrease. Wagner, can one trade over one with a capital? Yes, you can even trade over one with a capital of 10,000 USD. You can even trade over one with a capital of 10 USD, 20. There is no limitation. Okay, Rose, when trading under 8, should the green circle be at digit 5 for safer trading? Okay, so Rose, basically just ensure the green circle is not on 6 and ensure the green circle is not on 7. The green circle can be on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, but ensure it is not touching 6. Ensure it is not touching 7. Okay? Yeah, can I get a link? No, just go to DB Traders. Just go to your browser and type in dbtrader.com. Just type in dbtrader.com. You'll be able to see this site, but only execute your trades on the official Deriv.com platform. Hope that is not confusing in any way. Awesome. So guys, okay, but I can see one has behaved here, which is a good sign. Let me look at the percent. Okay, wow. Yeah, this is a nice one. This one is a nice one. Okay, guys, let us go quickly to our bots to set them to volatility 75 for an S over 1. Quickly, 75 for an S over 1, please. Yeah, let us not miss this one. We have not yet executed even one session, so 75 for an S over 1, guys, and be ready. Volatility 75 for an S over 1. This one you are trading it right now. 75 for an S over 1, be ready. When I say run, you're entering the market again with full force. 75 for an S over 1, guys, be ready on your side. I am very ready on my side. Also be ready. 75 1S over 1, be ready on your side. Awesome. You are there. This is a very high percentage. It's a very good one. We love this. Now, this is what you want to see. Hey, but okay, I can see my number is frozen. If you can see clearly here, my number is frozen. I don't know why it is freezing. That is why I keep on saying, please do not trade on these third-party websites. They usually lag a lot, and it can cause a lot of problems for your bot. If it is, now you can imagine if you're running, and then all of a sudden there is a lag. You can see how damaging that can be, okay? Yeah, so ensure, just do your trades on the official site. All right, 75 for S over 1. Let me see if it's, oh, but 1 is too strong. 1 is too strong. We basically want 1 to be below 9.5. That is what all you're asking for. We want it to be below 9.5. Okay, let me go to 10. Hey, these volatilities today. Yo, what is going on? Okay, 1 is okay, 2 is okay, 0 is okay. Okay, everything is okay. All right, let us go to this one. Okay, guys, let us go to volatility 10 over 1. Hey, I know today you have changed these volatilities until you are tired. Volatility 10 over 1, and be ready once again. I hope this one will be a nice one. 10 index over 1. No, on my side, actually, hey, I don't know what, okay, it is moving. I was wondering. Yeah, I can see 10 index on my side. I can see 1 is 9. So that is very fine on my side. Okay. All right, volatility 10, guys, over 1, be ready. Not 10 1S, volatility 10 over 1, be ready on your side. Okay. Yeah, 10 index over 1, be ready. 10 index over 1, be ready. 10 index over 1, be ready. Be ready. Mike, thank you for that correction involving loss. I've tried to maximize my stop loss and it has recovered that option now. That is amazing, Mike. You're very welcome. Yeah, I think it is a safety feature for the bot. Yeah, this bot's actually very careful. You know, that again, that's the benefit of a good bot. It will make you, it will do its best to avoid making you undergo a loss. Okay. Yeah. So in case you notice, and Mike, thank you very much for that question, because if you had not asked it, I could not have. Most people could not have known how to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, so I appreciate you and thank you very much for that question. All right, so guys, we're in volatility 10 over 1, and again, it is losing power. What is going on today? These percentages are extremely weak, both on over 1 and under 8. They are really struggling. But once it has a good increase, now we are entering this one full force. Full force. Because it is already above 18, which is a good thing. All we're waiting for is an increase, and as you can see, it is a loss. It is losing everything. You can see all these losses is because this percentage is losing all its power. And right now, if we could have been running our bots, all this could have been a loss, a loss, a loss. Now, imagine one loss in over 1 requires a martingale of 5. Now, imagine if you undergo 4 in a row. You require a martingale of 20. That is insane, okay? Yeah, you can see all this one has lost everything. Yeah, you know, today, these markets, they are saying, you shall not find us. Yeah, 1 is gone, man. I've seen that 1 is gone. And that is why it is pulling power away from us. Wow. In 42 minutes, we have not even started. Wow, what is going on? Yeah, I think in the morning session, by the 30th minute, you had already done 3 sessions. Yeah, 3 trading sessions, actually. I think it was 3 or 2. By the 30th minute. So this is what I was saying, guys. Some days in trading, you will find a good market within 5 seconds, 10 minutes. But some days it can even take you an hour. But the main thing is that you're patient enough to find a good market. Because if you're in a rush in any way, it will be extremely damaging to you. All right, 10 1S over 1 here. All right, I can see a problem here. Because of this is too strong, so it's a bit of a problem. And this one is also too strong. Remember, if you're trading under 8, you require 8 to be below 9.5. If you're trading over 1, you require 0 to be below 10.5. So if one of them has broken this rule, dangerous stuff. Okay. Yeah, Scovia, hello, thank you for joining. Yeah, now for those who are joining right now, do not even worry. We have not even started running yet. Okay, we have been trying to find a good market. The markets are they are all over the place. But the main thing is that we'll be patient enough to find. Even if we just find one beautiful one, we'll execute it very nicely and we leave. The main thing is that you are patient enough to find. Now, this is the reality of trading. No, most times when you post videos on YouTube, we usually edit these parts whereby we wait a lot. Okay, but during these live sessions, at least you can be able to see the entire process from beginning to end, how you're supposed to look for markets, how you're supposed to think, what you're supposed to factor in and everything. Okay. Yeah, so that is why the list live sessions are very nice. Not only are they educational, but they show you the reality behind binary. Most people think that binary is just pressing run, but no. Before you press that run button, believe me, you will do a lot of work in terms of your head, okay? Basically, and again, please, if somebody tells you they will give you a bot that analyzes the market for you, they are lying. Bots in Deriv are basically there to execute trades, but they never think and they will never look for a market for you, okay? Yeah, if you see somebody telling you that, just tell them, do not stop with the lies, okay? Yeah, that is very wrong. That is very, very wrong. Okay, 15 1S under 8. You can, okay, sorry, let me show you. You can see here 8, again 8 is too strong. I don't know what is going on with these markets. Yeah, here 8 is a bit too strong. Yeah, it's okay, Steve, it's okay, I appreciate you, I appreciate that market. But the problem here, okay, so we can either wait for it to go to below 9.5, or we can find another volatility, okay? Yeah, that's a good thing. Tibaski, hello, thank you for joining. All right, so you're still there, you're still trying to find a market until now. Just be patient. Let us be patient until we find the best one, okay? Until we find the best one that suits us properly. Otherwise, if you're in a rush or if you take it too fast, it can become bad, okay? Yeah, so always take your time, always be patient enough until you find the market that best suits you. So I'm still analyzing market by market, market by market. Okay, this one again, okay, no, this one is too strong. 9 is too strong. Where are you guys? Okay, you can see 1 is okay, 0 is okay, 2 is okay, but the green percentage is too close. Again, out. 10 index. I hope you are a nice one. No, 50 index. Okay, let me check out 75. Hey, these markets today, wow, okay. They've become a tough nut to crack, but we'll crack it eventually. 1 is too strong here. You can see 1 is playing at 9.5. Now, today what you're dealing with, you have two problems. Most times, if you are trading on over one market, you find that 1 is too strong, or you find that this percentage is too weak, okay? Yeah, so you can find that everything is okay up here, but when you scroll down here, you find that this percentage is okay. Or you find that this percentage is okay down here, but up here, things are just wrong, okay? But let us be patient. Okay, you can see 1 is okay in terms of percentage, 2 is okay. Okay, let us go to volatility 75 over 1 and be ready in that one. Please, when we change the markets, please do not be left behind, and please confirm you have changed the right market so that you do not end up trading the wrong volatility. Like right now, we are about to trade volatility 75 over 1, 75 over 1. So do not end up trading another volatility. Yeah, because you have changed volatilities a lot today, you might end up confusing and selecting another volatility. Okay? So it is volatility 75, guys, over 1. Be ready. You can see, yeah, the markets they're really rough today. Like you can see, like this market, there are a lot of unders occurring because this market is fluctuating in terms of power. So what you will wait for a perfect sweet spot, and then we enter. Because otherwise, if you enter in the wrong moment, you can see we'll end up suffering some funny losses. So today you might think that you have not traded, but today we have evaded a lot of losses. If today we could have traded earlier on, we could have faced a lot of bad losses. Okay. Yeah, so you have not lost anything. In fact, now you're just waiting for things to become right, and then you enter. So you're at 80.8. If it goes to 80.9, we'll enter this market. So please be ready with your bot. Volatility 75 over 1, run your bots now. 75 over 1, guys, run those bots now, quickly, before this market changes. 75 over 1, please. I've already started. Please don't be left behind. 75 over 1, I've already started on my side. 75 over 1, I've already started on my side. Okay, you can see I'm already pushing. I'm at 2 runs. Volatility 75 over 1. Hey, please, guys, don't be left behind in this one. You have really struggled to find a market today. Please do not let this market go into waste for you. 75 index over 1, guys. You can either use your demo or your real. As long as you're trading, you're okay. Volatility 75 over 1, guys. Be ready on your side. Volatility 75 over 1. Run those bots now. Run. I'm already running mine. I faced a loss there. Let me check out why. It's because of this under trade. You can see this under trade here. Yeah, so that is why you have faced a damage there. But you are moving well. The bots, again, I told you this bot is very good at recovery, so you don't have to worry about that. You're going well. I'm at 6 runs, and I'm still going. I'm at 7 runs. I'm still going. I'm at 8 runs. I'm still going. Guys, run those bots. I can see the market is okay. The percentages are okay. I'm at 8 runs, as you can see, and you're still moving. Volatility 75 over 1. Volatility 75 over 1. We are still going. Volatility 75 over 1. Please, again, please run your bots. Ensure your bot is running. Do not stop it. Run that bot. Run. The market is really nice. Run those bots. Run those bots. Run those bots. I can see Zambian. I'll be answering your question shortly after I stop. Again, you faced another loss here because of this under trade. You can see an under trade has occurred here, which has made us suffer damage, but the bot has been able to recover. Once again, a beautiful performance from the bot, and we are still moving. I'm at 13 runs. We are still going. We are still going here. Even if today just to do this one, it will be fine. Okay. Yeah, you can see another trade has occurred here. This is a bit rough. All right. You can see now the bot is really now maneuvering. Okay. Now this is where you can see the true capability. Now the bot has suffered there another one because of this under trade. Okay, you can see this under trade has made us suffer like some bad damage there. Okay, but the good thing is that okay, now this guy is becoming a bit rough. Yeah, now the bots here today. Hey, the bots today will sweat. Today the bots will sweat. Okay, before we proceed, let us stop and reset first of all. Yeah, let us stop and reset first of all. Hey, yeah, there it has been a bit damaging because two has gained a lot. You can see what happens. If you're not careful, you'll end up not looking at this percentage properly. You can see this percentage has gained a lot of power as you are moving, and now it has overpowered. It has gone to above 10.5, and that is why it has pulled 2 or 3 losses on our side. Okay, yeah, because of it being too strong on this side. Yeah, so this is what happens most times. You find that if one of these numbers here becomes too strong, it becomes really rough for you. Okay, yeah, so you have two options to either you can either stop and reset, or you continue suffering. Okay, yeah, before you continue, so you can see some questions. So why is it in over 1 we have, okay, so why is it on over 1 we have to also make sure that 2 is also below 10.5? I get that blue circle shouldn't be on it, but why below? Okay, so the reason I say if you're trading over 1 that 2 should always be below 10.5 is because once a number crosses the threshold of 10.5, it shows that that is a very strong number, and that number is being favored by the market. And if that number is being favored by the market and it is too close to the number we are trading over on, it can be damaging. So that is why we ensure that it is below 10.5 to ensure that the market is not selecting it quite a lot, because if it ends up selecting it, it can become bad for us. Okay, yeah, Abans, did you see? I don't know what you mean by that. Zambian, if there's a lot of unders in the analysis section, I should not. Yes, you should not enter at all. Just learn to contracts 112, lost 4. Yeah, I think onto my side I also lost a bit. I think it is 2 or 3. Yeah, it is bad, man. So what you can do, guys, because I can see today clearly the markets are not right now. The markets are very rough. We can come back tomorrow. So I don't know, tomorrow morning, I think I can be able to have a live session. Yeah, I think I can be able to have a live session tomorrow morning and then evening. I'll be trying to at least have 2 if I can. But yeah, the 7-1 is guaranteed. But tomorrow I'll at least try and figure out how I can have the morning one, the 11 a.m. East African time one, so that at least you can be able to do it again, because today you can see these markets are all over the place. And again, I told you guys, if you see the markets are not right, you can just leave and come back at a later time and proceed. All right, because sometimes you can find that the markets are just rough, they're bad naturally. Okay, so you have two options: to either stay there or you just leave and come back later on and you continue pushing. Like in the morning, we had a really awesome session, and I think I'll just stop there and you can come back tomorrow in the morning or evening and then you proceed. Okay, yeah, today you have really tried to find a good market and the markets are just rough. Yeah, Josh, I think it is better we come back tomorrow. Okay, yeah, it's better we come back tomorrow, because clearly these markets are not right today. They're all over the place. They are too weak or too unconducive. Okay, yeah. I can see. Yeah, we can have it tomorrow, guys, in the morning 11 a.m. and then in the evening at 7 p.m. So that will be very okay. If you miss the morning one, you can come back in the evening. But if you can, just come back, come to both, so that at least you can able to do it again. Because today I can see today was a bit hectic. Okay, Ross, is there any effect when your total stake goes above your stop loss and stop profit? When your total stake goes above, no, basically the stop loss should be basically to tell your bot to stop after you incur a certain number of losses, and your take profit should be able to tell your bot to stop after you incur a certain amount in terms of profits. Okay, yeah, so there is no way your stake can be above your stop loss. Yeah, it can't happen. Dennis, can a slow network make you? Yes, in fact, that is a very big factor in terms of losses. If you have a slow network, it will mean that the bot will have a slow speed. And if the bot has a slow speed and the market is fast, it will not be able to perform at its best, and that can lead to a lot of losses that are very unavoidable. Okay, yeah, it is good. Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, 11 a.m. all right, 11 a.m. and then in the evening at 7 p.m. all right, 7 p.m. 11 a.m. EAT. If you can be able to attend both, magnificent. If you can be able to only attend the 7 p.m. one, again, that is very okay, right? Josh, what does the yellow and the green and the red? Okay, so Josh, basically, okay, let me explain this as I'm closing the live stream. Green represents the strongest, the most appearing number. So you can see it, in fact, it has the highest percentage. So the green circle basically represents the most appearing number. The red circle, this one, represents the least appearing number, and you'll find that it has the least percentage. Okay, so the most appearing, the least appearing. And then the blue circle represents the second most appearing. So after the green, we have blue. The blue is basically the second most appearing, and the yellow is basically the second least appearing. Okay, so the second least appearing number apart from red circle is the yellow one. Okay, apart from 9 is 1. All right. Yeah, but they do not have effect, and you should not even focus on them. If you're trading over under, what you should be focusing on is the green one. This one is the one you should be putting all your focus on. Okay, the green circle. Ishim, how many times can you use one bot? For as long as you want. For as long as you want, there is no limitations. Okay. Yeah, Derek, should I use a stake of 1 with an account of 20? Yeah, that is very okay, Derek. That is very, very, very okay. Steve, last 51 years. I don't know if I'll continue today, but I'll check it out. Sandra, could you please repeat on the percentages and how to know? I'll be showing you that very shortly. When I use DB traders for analysis, I get 100%. And 0 is absolute, no other numbers. Why? Okay, so actually, most of these analysis tools, again, as I told you, even though they're amazing, you just use them for confirmation. Okay, yeah, you'll find that when you select 9 or 0, you'll see 100, but that is not the case. Okay, yeah, so please do not rely on this 100. Okay, yeah, because if right now when you do under 9, you'll find that some losses will start appearing out of nowhere. Yeah, so 100, yes, okay, basically, okay, the analysis tools are amazing, but they are not 100% accurate. That is why we usually use them in combination with analyzing these digit percentages, okay, these digit circles. We don't just come here and just use this percentage alone. All right, we first of all come up here, we analyze everything, and then we just use this as a confirmation to run the bot, but we do not rely on them. So even if you see 100, it does not mean you'll not incur loss. Okay, yeah, so be very careful with that. Just don't think I got it. It's okay. In trading, you make mistakes, but just ensure you learn from it and do not repeat it. Okay. Zambian, sir, does the appearance of 2 red circles make? Yes. By the way, guys, if you're trading over under, even odd, rise and fall, whatever market, you should only see 1 green and 1 red. If you see 2 red circles or if you see 2 green circles, leave that market. Okay. That shows that is a very unbalanced market and you should not trade it. So for a market, only ensure a market has 1 green circle, 1 red circle. It should not have 2 green. It should not have 2 red. All right. All right. So okay, Sandra, let me show you. So as I told you guys, when you come to our channel, where's our channel? Where is this channel? Let me come. Where is it? Yeah, so Sandra, what you can do, just come to our channel here. All right, come to our channel. Come and select playlist. Scroll to the bottom. You'll see a playlist called is it over under. Come and select view full playlist. Once you select view full playlist, you'll be directed here. Just scroll. If you want to learn about over 1, there it is. I've started everything you're supposed to know, and whatever I've explained in this video is what I'm doing right now. So how to trade over 1 in Deriv using analysis tools. I've given the manual entry point, the bot entry point, all the conditions you're supposed to look for. Everything is here. Okay, over 1 is here, under 8 is also here. If you're wondering about under 8, it is also here. Over 2 is also here, under 7 is also here, and also over 3 and under 6 is also coming very soon. Okay, so that is not confusing at all. Do you have a bot strategy for even odd? Actually, yes, I do. If you come to our playlist, I told you guys just come to the playlist. Okay, if you come to the playlist, look for a playlist called Deriv bot. Here it is. Click on view full playlist. Once you click on view full playlist, scroll slowly, just go slowly. Scroll. Okay, just go slowly by slowly, part by part. It is somewhere. Where is it? I think it is around here. This one. You can see. I told you guys, just come to the playlist. We have even odd bot strategy. Video number 43 in the Deriv bot playlist. So you can come and check it out. It is only 14 minutes long, and it has given you all the information you're supposed to know about it. Okay? So I told you guys, if you want to learn about a bot, about a certain strategy, come to the channel, go to playlist. Look for the playlist called Deriv bot. Click it, check it out, check the video you want. In case you feel that you're not understanding, comment down below. I'll be able to come chat you up and basically answer whatever question you have. For any personal communication about bots, classes, and so on, my WhatsApp number is pinned, it is in the description. You can check it out, and I'll be able to connect and communicate with you. And again, don't forget to join our Telegram group. It's called the Deriv Navigator Academy official channel. Okay? Yeah, please ensure you finish with the official, because there are so many fake channels on Telegram camouflaging as our channel. So ensure you finish with the official channel. On X, you can find us on X at Deriv Navigator Academy, on TikTok at Deriv Navigator Academy, and then on Rumble at Deriv Navigator Academy. Okay? Yeah, so those are all our channels. So yeah, Yeah, so you can see our Telegram channel is like that. So it's supposed to end with official channel, official, okay, official. Okay. Sorry, let me check it out. Let me check out that comment. It has passed right now. I went through the playlist. It is actually good, but I'm scared to run a real account. I blew my demo to 100 and actually grew it. Okay, so guys, what determines if you'll switch to a real account is if you see you're now consistently profitable in your demo. If you see you're consistently profitable, it tells you now you're doing things that you are doing are working properly, and that is when you can switch. But if you see that your demo, when you're trading on your demo, the strategies are not working, okay, now that is when now you can keep on practicing on your demo. Before you go to your reel, you must have practiced enough and ensure you are fully ready, okay. Yeah, because if you go to trade on your real account, if you're not fully ready, it can become again quite damaging to you, okay. Yeah, Ishimo, thank you very much for your videos. They are very helpful. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for dedicating your time to be here. And thank you guys for being here and for listening. Yeah, today we have not traded a lot, so please ensure you join tomorrow at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. so that at least you are able to continue pushing. For those who are there in the morning and now in the evening, I also appreciate you guys. I appreciate each one and every one of you. Please don't forget to like the live as you're leaving. Double tap the screen or just like the live stream. And subscribe if you haven't. Follow our Telegram. Ensure you follow our X and follow our Rambo. Just ensure you follow our socials so that in case we post anything or we announce anything, you will not miss out. For any personal communication, my WhatsApp number is in the description. Apart from that, guys, thank you very much. Have a good evening and let us meet tomorrow. Cheers.